And 10 people have been arrested in connection with violence against federal officers during immigration enforcement operations this past summer. And a legal case involving National Guard troop deployment in Portland has now begun playing out in federal court. NTD correspondent Jason Blair is in Portland now. Good evening, Jason. Well, let's get to the case in just a moment, but what do you have on these recent arrests?
Hey, Paul. Yeah, so acting U.S. Attorney for the District of Central California, Bill Iseli, says that 10 were arrested in connection for allegedly engaging in violence against federal agents and property earlier this year. He says among those is one person who was involved in a group that was seen throwing rocks at agents and their vehicles, breaking windows while they were exiting a farm in the Los Angeles area after doing a raid. And he says the other 9 are also connected to violence for allegedly attacking federal law enforcement in the LA area and in the city itself over the past summer. So Iseli says, quote, peaceful protest is protected. Violence is not. Agitators who harm our officers, agents, and property will be brought to justice. And then Attorney General Pam Bondi also commented, saying, quote, let this serve as a reminder that if you commit violence against a law enforcement officer, you will face severe consequences. So this comes as the DHS has repeatedly reported that their personnel are facing a 1,000% increase in violence. Back to you.
1,000%, Jason, incredible. You're in Portland, Oregon. What is the latest there?
Right. So currently there is a court case playing out, a lawsuit, a case that began today. Oregon has sued the Trump administration for taking action to mobilize the National Guard here in Portland. The deployment is currently blocked by the court while the case plays out. The case is expected to last about 3 days. Oregon is saying that deployment of the Guard is not justified, and the Trump administration says that it wants the National Guard here in Portland to help protect federal agents as well as the federal buildings here. But at the center of that is the ICE facility in Portland, where ongoing protests have been occurring on a nightly basis for months. And then getting into the current situation of the protest outside of the facility. Interestingly enough, the past few days, it seems that the city has kind of taken a turn and been cracking down a little bit more on the protest. Since Saturday, the police did come into the area and take down a long-standing encampment put up by protesters that had been up there in one form or another for months. And since then, the police have been having a much stronger presence in the area, as well as reportedly recently, they started enforcing some trespassing laws against an area right next to the facility where many protesters often stand and hang out. Reportedly, they have been moving in and trying to clear protesters out from that area, which is something that we have not seen before here in Portland. Back to you.
Incredible images. Jason Blair in Portland, Oregon. Thank you, Jason.